Hi, this is Dr. Kathleen Coates with Coates Hearing Clinic. We're going to go over today how to clean and maintain or troubleshoot with the Signia AX or the Signia IX platform. So to start, you'll see your cleaning kit in your box from your fitting or at one of the follow-up appointments. There are a few different components to this that we'll go through each one. The number one cause of a device not working is possibly some wax in the tip or under the tip. And this can be something that you can do at home, and we'll practice it with you as well. Looking at the hearing aid, the main components of it are on the back. There's multiple microphones, one at the top of the device and one towards about halfway down. There's also a volume control here. There is the dome or the tip. There's all different sizes and shapes of these, so yours may look a little bit different based on the size and shape of your ear and based on your hearing loss. We'll also go over what it looks like underneath. To start in your cleaning kit, you have alcohol prep pads. These work really well because they don't have a lot of liquid to it and the alcohol dries really fast. This is something that you could use on a regular basis depending on how much wax you produce in your ears and how much debris is on the tip when you take it out at night. One of these little wipes you can take out. Give it just a little wipe on the tip here. You'll see it dries really fast and it keeps it nice and clean and sanitized. You can do this when you take them out at night before you put them in the charger. So that's one step of the cleaning. You also have a microfiber cloth in your kit. You can use this for any dust or debris on the back part of the device, especially through the summer months if there's some moisture or, the way it sits right up against your skin behind the ear. What you can do with this is just wipe it around the back part of the device if you see any debris. Keeps it nice and clean there. And again, this is something too that just take a look at it when you take it out of your ear at night. The other main component of the cleaning kit is a cleaning brush. You may have one of these, but we also provide you with a soft bristled toothbrush. So if you have any dexterity issues, that's a little easier to use. You can also just pick one up at the regular grocery store or somewhere like that, just a soft bristled toothbrush. This brush here, what you want to use for the most part with this brush is to clean the microphones. So you've got the microphone at the top there, you can kind of see through. We know it's nice and clear. And then we've got a microphone about halfway down, just above the volume control. What you're going to do is just kind of brush around it here, keeping the debris nice and clear. It does have a very high water resistance and dust proof rating with the coating on the outside of the device. So it's pretty well protected from, dust and debris, but if you see anything, you've got the brush. I would also take a look at the battery contact. So where it sits on the charger to make a connection and charge overnight, you may want to just brush around that if you see anything, making sure that it's nice and clear and that it's charging well in your charger. The next part is kind of the level 2 of the troubleshooting. So the general cleaning we just reviewed, but the next step is if your device isn't working or there's no sound coming out, this will probably be what you do next. Within your kit, there's this little piece. It kind of opens like a clutch purse. You have 8 what we call wax traps or wax filters within here. If wax gets down into this part or this dome tip, it can build up so no sound is coming out. What you want to do to take it off is you kind of pull it up from the back part and it comes straight off. The other way is if you're having trouble with dexterity or numbness in your fingers, another way that you can do it to take it off is if you flip this upside down like an upside down umbrella, then it gives you a little better grip to pull it off. And then you do have to flip it back before you put it back on. Once you get it off, you'll see under there is a white ring. That is the wax trap. It blocks wax from getting into the electronics. What you want to do is you take out one of the wax traps from your kit. Okay, here we go. So you just take out one of the wax traps. On the end of the wax trap replacement, you'll see there is an empty end, and then there's a replacement white filter here on the other end. Step one is this part. You're going to take it and push it straight down in, grabbing hold of the old filter. And you just pull it straight out. Then you're going to flip it over, give it one good push, and it will grab it. So now you have a replacement. So the other one, this is just, you throw it away. It pulls out any wax that got stuck into that filter, and you can just throw it away. And then when you go to put the tip back on, you want to make sure that it goes over both of these ridges at the end so it's nice and secure. So you want to make sure you line it up just in the middle. Give it a good push. I usually get leverage from my finger and my thumb to give it a nice good push on there. And what you want to do is kind of give it the pull test. So making sure it's on nice and secure. The number one cause of a dome tip stuck in your ear is that it just didn't get pushed back on all the way. So make sure you give it a good pull test. You can also lift up and back to make sure that the tip lines up directly with that box so you know it's on nice and secure. All right, so that's the main component of the cleaning kit. If you do that and your device is still not working, give us a call and we'll take a better look at all the different components and see if there's some other repair that is needed. But majority of the time, this is something that you can do at home. We can also practice it with you and get you extra supplies. We usually give you some extra of these dome tips as well. These dome tips are not something you have to change regularly, but if you do build up a lot of wax and you're having to take it off quite a bit, after a couple uses, it's probably good just to go ahead and replace your tip.